So I don't know what's going on. I feel dark. I feel black. No. I don't know what's going on because I'm like, uh, I'm like, why do I feel like I was going like I have a ring light on. It's sunny outside. It's like really bright outside. I have a ring light on me right now, and I feel like I'm just dark. I don't understand. I don't understand. Well, good morning. Um, I'm on my normal time. I decided to make this a daytime today instead. Because someone was asking me about the writer strike and what does that mean and all that stuff. So we'll talk about it a little bit. Plus, I have my new list. So May and June and 1 July class are all up. Go ahead and sign up today. Thank you to a few of you folks have sent me birthday donations overnight or over the last day. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I would like to have a little fund. I have a birthday fund I put aside that's just for my trip. So you feel like you want to. There's 4 ways you can give me stuff, which is Venmo, CashAPP, PayPal, or whatever. So, or sign up for a class. Yeah, those are several things going on. It helps with JLJ Media. My phone's just like, why my phone going off? So my birthday's actually a week from today. It's so crazy. You should give me stuff. It's a week from today. Good morning, beautiful Ashes first. Daisy Flower, Matt Litchfield. How are we doing this morning? I shaved my head on the sides and the back for the first time in a month. I gotta finish that up. I'm gonna actually wash my hair, and I feel like I'm super dark. Why am I dark? My Amazon link. Okay, let me say I can do that. I think I can do that. Doo. What I feel like I'm dark, and my Spice Girl shirt is wrinkled. Geez, sorry, Spice Girls. I didn't mean to do that. I mean to do that. Let's see. Okay. Birthday. Where's my Amazons? My Amazonian. Amazon. Okay, lists. This is my list. How do I share this? Manage list. Send list to others. Copy link. It's okay. I'm gonna put it in here. Hi, Janice. I just ran across your address the other day. I was sending some stuff out. I was like, Janice Riddinger, how are you? How have you been? So there's that. And also, so I think you can click on it. It's there, and I'll also put it I'll put it in the chat, or I'll put it in the description too. And then Amazon link. There you go. It's in there too. Okay, so both places. Come back. Yes, how are we doing? I don't want top chat. I want all chat. Thank you. Look at my look today. I don't know what's going on. Well, I shaved my head. Hi, Sherry. Hey, Sherry. So I can't see it. My glasses on. And Krista, everybody. I'm trying to get ready for my trip. So I just shaved the side. I got to finish shaving the back, make it even. I'm going to wash my hair today. I feel like I'm dark. What's going on here? And I'm not happy about that. I don't have any lighter. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna water that plant. I don't know what's going on, but I just want to be. I want to be able to see. I want you to see me. I like seeing your face, Candace Mack. Well, thank you. I see my face too. I got some American Tourister luggage in my eyes right now, but that's okay. That's okay, kids. We're waking up. I'm gonna go see my mom later and do some stuff with her and work that out. Got a bunch of new audio shows out today. Check those out. The interview, all kind of goodies. General Hospital just released their. They're doing a General Hospital spotlight. I'm all that name sounds familiar. And it's going to be a channel inside of their app for classic. I put in quotes GH episodes. Right now it's 2018, which is not classic, so I don't know what that's all about. Doing that. And I realized Pluto TV was doing Bold and Beautiful and Young and Restless. I had no idea they were doing that. And again, there's what that far we're far back either. Like, why aren't they showing the 90s stuff, the 80s stuff, the 70s stuff? I don't understand, kids. I don't understand at all. I don't. So I still feel dark. I'm not liking my lighting today. I'm really not liking it. And I feel super dark. Like, what am I supposed to do? So I guess there's a light behind me. Okay. That's better. Add a light behind me. Okay. I was like, I can't see myself. If you want to be my lover, you get with my friends. So I don't know what GH did, but all my children did. All my children, they ended up using the same tapes over and over again for the early 70s episodes. And there were some that got thrown out. Some of the ABC threw out some of the GH and All Right to Live and All My Children tapes during the pandemic. That was reported. So it's kind of crazy. I would love to see. I think a soap channel. Well, I said on that show, I think a soap channel would work. Why not? All the other channels working. I think there is a audience for a soap channel. And when we say soaps, there's so many soaps. I was this morning. Somebody posted something from Spider Games. I've never seen that show in my life, but it looked kind of interesting. So I'm like, put up there. I was like, why not? Why not? So I mean, why not? There's other channels for everything else. There's wrestling channels. Why not? Why not a soap channel? Nighttime, daytime, um, canceled soaps, forgotten soaps. I mean, I could totally do programming. We know Candace could too. We know Candace could also. But I know, but Pluto didn't. I don't know. It wasn't easy to navigate for me. The app wasn't easy to navigate. I need something super easy and simple, easy breezy. So I would love it. I know SoapNet. I use email. I miss SoapNet. If I could start a soap channel, I would. Seriously, if I had the money, I could buy the rights and stuff. No, there's no Spider Games. It sounds familiar, but I didn't see it. So I used to watch Undressed on MTV when I used to come out late. You know, MTV. Undressed was my show. I used to love that show. I'm still dark. Something's going on. What's going on? My lighting is just like fuck it today. I guess I'm gonna deal with it. But there's a lot of shows I've never seen, Candace. I wasn't a watch anything that was soap opera. I wasn't that person. I didn't watch Savannah or Titans I didn't watch everything that came out as a soap opera. Not saying Yes needs to be streaming. I completely agree with that. Falcon Crest is streaming, Dallas is streaming, Dynasty is streaming. Where is Knots Landing? Or 14 seasons. Oh, Undressed was the ball. I love me some Undressed. Love me some Undressed. I agree. So I agree with you, Mel. I'm like, where's my not ending? There's some seasons I really pretty sure Steve Burton said they were testing. Steve Burton was testing what? Testing something. I think it's smart because he Pluto TV and Paramount Plus and CBS are all under the same umbrella. So I get it. When it comes to ABC, it's Disney Plus. So on ABC app and ABC. That's Landing's mom's show. Well, Knots Landing was the most like it was soapy, but it was like a regular 1 hour drama. And because it was set in a regular cul-de-sac, it was set in a regular, it wasn't so over the top like some of the others. They had some seasons, they had some over topness, but it's probably the most relatable out of all of them. We're gonna say money. Well, first of all, Steve Burton doesn't know everything. I love Steve Burton. But no, some shows aren't taped over. They have some episodes. How else can they do the clip? They do clips. So they did the 45th anniversary, 50th anniversary. They showed clips. There's some. Not every single tape was gone. So they can tape. So they can actually show some of them. So you can believe Steve Burton or believe me or believe either of us or believe both of us. But he don't know everything. He don't know everything. Like I tell you guys stuff sometimes, and nobody wants to believe me. And when it comes out that it's true, and people are like, "Oh, James is right." I don't know everything, but I know certain things. But there is some footage out there of some of those shows, those early shows, and also, Procter and Gamble. I know Procter and Gamble's holding on to their shit. They got a lot of shows under Procter and Gamble. There's so many shows under Procter and Gamble. There's so many of them that they will not release. I just don't know what they're waiting. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they're waiting for. That's so crazy. So before we go further into that, all of that, I just have to mention I stand with the WGA, the Writers Guild of America. That's what you say that. I have actually stopped writing myself, just in solidarity. I'm not part of the guild, but I've decided I'm going to stop writing all my stuff until they get off the street if they want for their strike. I write audio dramas and stuff. I decided to put down my pen because I'm standing in solidarity with them. They're not asking for anything crazy. With the advent of streaming, there's a lot more opportunity, and for streaming a lot of shows, it's cheaper to put shows on there, and they're not getting the money and residuals they should be getting. I've seen some of the checks from my friends. I've seen some of the checks. Well, Mel, that's the problem. Mel was saying Procter and Gamble, I think, owns both Guiding Light and Another World. Don't they, Candace? They're not releasing them. They're holding on. They're holding tight on that shit. And As the World Turns, and the big session tomorrow, I think too. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch being just held. They're holding on to them. They have the tapes. They have the shit out there. So they're not doing it. They're just holding on to it for whatever reason. Because I remember Lifetime channel used to show soaps, some of the nighttime soaps, like early in the morning and stuff. Yeah, oh, you guys, the same thing. Yeah, I put down I said I'm not writing anything in solidarity with what's going on. So I haven't finished writing House of Frost finale, but I've chosen not to write. Because it's literally all shows come from writers. So you don't got no writers, you don't got no shows. And that's just how it is. Hi, Tony DC. So Tony, you see, I put up a Caregivers Zoom in June. So I know everybody's schedules are crazy, so I hope you can make it. So I want us all to have a good time, talk about it. That's why I knew Procter & Gamble has a lot of them. Somerset, Texas, Azrael Turns, Edge of Night, Sister Tomorrow. I knew they had them. They are. Mel's not lying. They are. I mean, literally, they're the nucleus of what happens. So it's like, well, you know, give them what they want. Shit. But all people want is just, you know, enough to live on. We just had a strike here in LA with all the bus drivers and the janitors and the workers because they're getting paid like $24,000 a year, and they have to take 2 or 3 jobs, yet are expected to be at the school doing all the hard work there too. So they went on strike for 3 days. I think they got what they wanted. I think. Come on, people. Come on. Everything boils down to money, kids. And I think in real life, nobody else wants reality shows. We have enough out there. I know they're cheap to make, cheap to do, and you can get around writing sometimes. But I think nobody wants more reality TV. We want shows. We want good shows. We want our shows to continue. I heard at Night Court, they were writing, they stopped. They're writing season 2. They stopped. The pen's down. So I'm like, yeah. Yes, I have stopped writing. So little shows that I do are usually like interview shows, a few shows here and there. For my audio dramas, my books, I stopped doing all that. We're gonna wait and see what happens. Wait and see what happens. Hopefully, it'll be resolved soon. We don't need it. We don't need it to go on for months. And there's already room for them. I think that reality TV is easy to do and whatever. But I think even people already out there are just like the appetite is not there anymore either. It's gotten boring. I agree with Mel on some level, but also it's gotten predictable. And only so many. I mean, every once in a while they'll pull something like they're doing what, but it's only so many things you can do. Things you can do. You're having tech issues. Matt's having tech issues. Matt didn't like the conversation. He's like, bye. Probably not, because they have to write. They're writing, 8 episodes a week sometimes. I think 6 to 8 episodes a week. They're writing a bunch. I don't know if they had time to stockpile, but a lot of soaps are at least 5 weeks in advance in terms of that. Well, that's a good question. I have no idea. That part I have no idea. I have no idea what they. Hi, DJ Glow. I have no idea what they are doing over there. Because days were 6 months in advance. That's how they got through pandemic. They just kept they were the only show that just kept on going. They didn't have to worry about it. They were 6 months in advance. They had nothing to worry about. So I probably think so. Chances are they're probably okay, right? But the other stuff, I'm not sure. Exactly. If they run out, they'll be like, yeah. I don't think they have as many as they can't keep this going. I'm sure they're gonna run out. They can't. They're already writing enough as it is. So I'm like with Candace. They'll just rerun shows. They'll just rerun the shows. They did last time. So that's kind of crazy. But see, people don't understand. Hi, Albert Bostic. And people don't understand. When something shuts down here, everything shuts down. So that means caterers, restaurants, diners, costume shops, consignment stores, prop places. Like when one part of Hollywood shuts down, it all shuts down. So here comes Albert. I see both sides of the strike. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I side with the writers. So sorry. I'm a writer, so I side with the writers. And like I said, I've seen some of the checks and some of the things, and they do not in person, they do not get enough. But whenever we have a strike, whether it's Producers Guild or Directors Guild or SAG-AFTRA or whatever, it affects everything. COVID, we saw that. Well, without this industry, everything's shut down. So nobody wins in the end when there's a strike. I mean, people, if they get what they want in the strike, yes, they kind of win. But you know what I mean? It's like there's just there's nothing. I don't think writers get enough attention. Oh, and then I was reading this thing about, I guess, Meghan Trainor. She said something about fuck teachers. I'm homeschooling my kids. Fuck teachers. I saw the little thing, and now teachers are mad at her. I was like, "Doo." And all the smoke. I want to. I know you're getting your Starbucks probably hour on your way to work. You're gonna come in here and just you try to start some mess. Yeah, I know you. I know you. I heard you gave me a shout out. You had some applesauce. Gave me a shout out the other week. Thank you. But I was like, Meghan Trainor starting mad because she's always been like everybody looked like her. Her mother's song, whatever, or made you look. And everybody's like, fuck her. I was like, I saw the little clip. I was like, oh my god, girl. See, okay, here's my thing. Like Albert and I, we're like sitting here joking and talking about everything. But whenever we say something, we do mean it. Of course, we know if we say something, it's gonna in an offensive. Well, we know it's gonna offend them. If you're gonna say fuck teachers, you could have said all kind of other stuff, get a point across. But if you're gonna say that, then clearly it's gonna cause an ire. Like, come on, people. So she can't. She's like, I have been sleeping. I have sleepless nights and blah blah. I'm like, okay, kids. I'm like, you just can't. I mean, because teachers again, they're also another unsung hero right now. I was like, she could be all that but that bass. Oh my god, Candace. During COVID-19 hiatus, shout out to yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah, exactly. We're all there, Krista. We remember. It was weird. It was totally weird. Yeah, COVID-19 hiatus. That's a fun way to put it. They fucking ran out. The shit ran out. Production stopped. This town was empty. This town was quiet. Hi, Miss Susan. I'm sorry, I don't know if I said hi to you. It was quiet. It was weird. It was weird. It was nice at the same time. Like there was nobody on the street for like 6 months. It was crazy here in LA. There's nothing going on. We had restaurants that were not even open. Except for my birthday, I couldn't go anywhere because we were on lockdown. But also, I was limited in what I could order. I'll never forget that. So 3 years ago today, this week, as my birthday's coming up, I did a lot of things I couldn't do. Not even from delivery standpoint. It was crazy. It was crazy. We all got through it, you guys. We all went through it, right? We all went through it. It's crazy. I was just like, when they ran out of soap opera, I was like, they ran out of soap operas. I never thought I'd see the day. They ran out of soap episodes. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. I will never, one day I'll write a book on that too one day. But I'll never forget that for the rest of my life. That was something else. Never thought in a million years that would happen, right? Never thought in a million years. Never thought. It was crazy talk. But somehow we survived, right? All right. So I'm like, hey, it's crazy talk. Crazy talk. What's that? I had too many things open. I had too many tabs open. Let me close some of these tabs. Okay. Close that. Back to you. Oh, my, so because it said, hi, I'm far from innocent. Thanks, Mel. Have a good day. My public service announcement, Teacher Appreciation Week. Yes, this. Well, they want you to pay moves. I'm not being paid. And see, Albert, I'm not going to be, you're not going to pull me in, Albert. You're not going to pull me in. Not going to pull me in. But I will say this. People who say things like you just said, Albert, is the same thing as like telling somebody, when I was in San Francisco, I had a great place to live. I loved San Francisco. I loved it. I had a great place where I was living. But there was a big Black flight. They were closing down a lot of areas that were predominantly Black and telling us to go to Oakland, which ironically now Oakland's supposed to be white. But back in the day, they would tell me, James, if you want to be around Black people, then live in Oakland. And I just kept saying, but why would I do that if I want to live? Why can't Black folks be in San Francisco? So I'm just kind of like, that's why I say you're not gonna drag me in there, Albert, about that. Nope. That to me, it's I'm a person who believes in trying to fix a solution within the industry you love. You love being a writer, then you want to try to fix the industry. So that's more equitable than that's like telling Black folks you don't like acting, you don't like the way acting, you don't hire Black people, then go do something else. Like, no. So you gotta try to change the system. If that happened, we still be drinking out of separate water fountains in the South. So sorry you don't like. I mean, if you don't like this, might as well drink out of that water fountain over there. To me, it's not an either or. It's not one of those situations. The only time I advocate somebody leaving something is a bad relationship. If you tried everything and it's abusive, you tried everything, then get the fuck out. You know, but it's like, but that's entertainment is just as important as anything else in our society. It's just as important as law, education, politics. Because somebody else I think Ebony K. Williams, I guess, made some remark about bus drivers and stuff. I know bus drivers who make good money. I have friends who are trash guys. They make good money. My plumber friends, they make more money than I do. And they do jobs that are not glamorous. My brother-in-law was a mechanic, tech person, makes more money. So it's one of those weird things. It's like, it's a shame when you can go to Del Taco and make more money than you can as a writer. That makes no sense either. That happens too, because our Del Tacos here in LA, they pay good money with benefits. And teachers get paid low wage too to take care of all those little bratty children. You guys deserve all money you can get. All money you deserve. You deserve all money you can get. Give it to them. I know everybody's just speaking up their ass these days. I'm like, Ebony, and she doubled down. Ebony K. Williams is a former AfterBuzzer also. I knew her there. We used to talk every once in a while. We're not friends by any means. So yeah. I talked to my Leo best friend this morning, Tara, speaking of that. Albert. Like I said, I could say at some point. Yes, Leo best friend is right. I should talk about all eyes shots are honorable. Yeah, it's weird how people I kind of got Ebony's point on a little bit of a level, but that's the whole thing. Like, don't talk down people to elevate yourself. I will never do that. I had to take jobs that I had to take. You know what I mean? I had to do what I had to do. And not all of them were glamorous. You know what I mean? So I had to do what I had to do, folks. And I did it. I had jobs I hated. I took jobs and endured jobs so that you guys today who are younger wouldn't have to do it. Trust me. My grandmother was cleaning white folks' houses back in the 60s, raising 5 boys in the ghetto. And she did that so that all her sons went to college. So I mean, but we would never talk down about her. She did what she had to do. Shit. She had to do what she had to do, and she provided for her family. And nothing wrong with that at all. I said, speaking of that, there's 13 people watching. Hi, you guys. Hit that. If you're signed in, hit that like button. please. And if you are new, everybody in here I see, I know. But if you are new, hit the subscribe button. Have fun. Subscribe to my channel. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. And speaking of that, I interviewed a wonderful young Black woman who's starring in 1776, the musical. Her name is Gisela Adisa. Check out that interview. We talked about all this stuff, actually, about being Black and a woman and the business. We talked about it, actually. And actually, the one thing, Albert, that I will agree with you on some level is this business isn't for the faint at heart. So this has to be your passion. If you're doing it for fame and fortune, you need to get out. That may never happen. So you might, yeah. So if you're looking for just like a quickie or whatever, no, that's how this business works. You have to like let that go. That part I'll give you that part out. I'm with you on, a little bit on that. I'm like, no, you gotta move on. I have folks who they have moved on and they're happy. They're not doing what they do, but you can't be in this business if you're looking for certain things. It may just never happen. I'm like, so just you gotta let that go. But this business, if you're in it, you have to want to be in it. Has to be your passion, and you don't want to do anything else. And that's how I feel about this business. I don't want to do anything else. I like doing all these things I'm doing. I am in, and that's it. I am in. So that's how I look at this is. So but I also have another business outside of this too, but I like that too. But I like this business, so it's not easy. And I don't whine about it. I just gotta get in there and just do what I can. But it's not easy. It's not easy. And so many folks are discouraged and hurt and upset. And I'm like, it's the business. It is business. But we got to try to change the things in the business too. Every little steps we take, we got to do it. We got to do this. If you want longevity, I've been in business 15 years. So that's pretty good for somebody who started in their late 30s. I think I'm doing pretty well. I'm making money in this business. So that's like a start. Now there's things I want. There's more that I want. And it's funny is Tony Moore, my chocolate twin, the actor buzzer, was looking at some studio property in the Valley. He sent me pictures like, ooh, studio property. We miss being in the studio. So it's just not all. It's not easy. I always have 10,000 ideas, always. So I could change in a second. Like do this over here, do that over here. Yes. So we got several guys. So Ronnie, we have several conversations going. Teachers, respect them. Writers, we're on their side. We're on their side. Soap world, we want soap TV. The YouTuber. Oh yeah, YouTube is, oh my God. Well, that's what Ronnie was saying. Albert Bostic's a YouTuber also. Ronnie. He both the YouTubers of color. It's hard work. I'm making money off of YouTube. I'm very fortunate. I am. I have enough content that I make enough money off of YouTube. It's not a lot, but it's a nice little chunk. And I hope to make more and more and more. And sometimes in a year I make more than other times a year and stuff. But I do make money off of YouTube, so I do have that a little bit, and it comes in handy. So. But it's if I don't put enough content out, which happened for the last couple of months because of my mom, my stepdad, you make enough. You make as much as you put, whatever you put out, and it depends on what you put out and who hits it, and who likes it, and all that stuff. It's a lot, And AI, woo. This AI stuff, I had no idea about AI until recently. And now I'm seeing how insidious AI is and what it can actually possibly do to all of us who are content creators. It's very scary. And that guy who created or whatever was like, run for your lives. He quit Google, was like, run for your lives. Well, he didn't say that, but that's basically what he was like implying. It's scary, kids. Because someone could easily just go, okay, I'm gonna write an audio drama like James Lott Jr. and like literally just have an AI do it, and then go, here you go. I've had people come to me in emails, James, you need us to write show rundowns for your shows. No, I can do it myself. I don't let you guys do it. It's weird, you guys. It's weird. It's not. They can't. I don't think it's good. You know, these deep fakes, and they're. I was on TikTok. My brother brought to my attention. Someone took Tupac's voice and put it on a Biggie song, and it sounded real. I was like, what the fuck? AI did that. I'm like, that's scary. I was like, that's something. That wasn't. It wasn't sampling. It was literally he just replaced his voice with Tupac's, and it sounded like it was his song. That's scary. I was like, that's something else. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about all that. I'm a writer at heart. So I mean, I write stuff. I'm like, I don't want to cheat anybody. I don't want to have an AI write my book and go, see, I have all these books, but I really didn't write them. That sucks. I'm like, it's scary. I'm like, it's that's what AI. Yeah, we're hitting everything today. We're hitting all the stuff today. It's crazy. It's all crazy, kids. It's all crazy. So AI doing Zooms. I'll be sitting here going, oh, why is somebody going to my Zooms? Scary, 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 scary.
Rich.
Okay. Well, apparently it can write emotions, but it can't give you emotions, right? That's the whole thing, right? Is like it can't emote emotions, but it can write stuff. It can write a whole thing for you. That's what's so scary. You got an alert, yay! Don't know why. Sometimes alerts go out, some don't. It's crazy talk. On a Todd song. Paul McCartney. Oh, it did. Like, see, there you go, Susan. There you go. It's starting. Like I said, different than sampling. It's different than Nat King Cole and Natalie Cole doing a little duet. It's different than all that. This is like literally they're creating something new. They're like taking people and saying, we'll just make a whole new song out of something. You're like, we're not ready to do that either. That can't be good either. Can't be good. I'm just like, we show you that. The Matrix is coming. I know. I like to write. I like the process of writing. I like to see what my ideas unfold. I love it. I like to see where my hand goes. That's the point. I like to do it myself. I like the feeling of coming up with a lyric and going, that's the lyric I want in a song. You know, it finally works. Or, you know, it's like that scene I wrote that scene. It's amazing. That's actually Albert. That's actually a legitimate question. No, I am. No, it's not. It's not at all. I'm looking at. I'm a businessman first. I can compartmentalize. I can totally do that when it comes to, you know, if you show me legal stuff, which I've seen, you show me actual facts, which I've seen. And I made my informed decision. And so yes, so it's a bunch of things. It's actual stuff I've seen, stuff I've heard. Plus, I am a writer also. But no, I am. I saw what they're asking for, and I don't think it's too hard. I don't think it's too much. So no, I'm actually a person who can actually discern and separate. As I said, I'm not a fanatic. I'm a fan of things, I'm not a fanatic. I can look at both sides and look at stuff and make decisions. So no, that's it. I'm a businessman first. I came into this industry as a businessman because I have my own business. So folks are like, oh, you're approaching it like a business. Like I do, because I'm all about money and business first. And I recognize we're all of us are in here. We're the business. Albert's the business. Ronnie's the business. I'm the business. We are all we're all the product. So you have to approach it as a business. So no, but I'm a writer, so it does hit home a little bit. But no, but I actually have seen what they're asking. I've seen how the conditions are, and I've talked to certain people who are in the know. So no, I made an informed decision. That's a legitimate question. That's a legitimate question to ask. No, I'm a big picture person, and I'm a facts person. You give me facts, I can go from there. Like I said, well, I'm not super left. I'm not on the right. I'm somewhere in the middle in terms of stuff. I can see. I look at stuff. I feel certain about this and things about that. So no, but that's a legitimate question. But no, not me. I can look at everything. Well, Janice is actually got three sides to everything. This side, that side, and the truth. I always love that. And I always try to find the truth side because you have to take emotions out. You have to take emotions out and like look at something business wise and go there. So it's been secret. But I always say there's three sides to everything it's about. It's like there's the two sides plus then there's the truth in there somewhere. So yes. James said such valuable information. I accidentally only focus applesauce. Like your sauce, you got me like it's good. Applesauce is good, Albert. They got different flavors too, Albert. Different flavors. But Ronnie said I accidentally only focused on the art and ambition, and for some reason I expect the business to actually grow. But I've learned just importance is that's what it is. No, but I couldn't help it. I came from a corporate world. I'm one of those folks. I've been tested and all this stuff and had things done with me. I want a few people who can actually use both sides of my brain. I'm very highly creative, but I'm also highly business and analytical. So I use both. And that's a rare, that doesn't always happen. Usually it is more lopsided one way or the other. And nothing wrong with that, it just is. But for me, I came older, I came from a business perspective. I own a home. I came to the business with all these things. And I was like, okay, I can be creative. I'm gonna totally do that. But I gotta figure out how it's gonna work for me. And that's how I went in. And even when I got to AfterBuzz, I already had my business. I already had a radio show. So I was just kind of like, let's be fun, but let me just throw an extra show on my channel, which was GHB Spotlight. I thought I had a little something for in between the Sundays we're on. And I thought the fans would come for that, and that'll help the show at AfterBuzz. Like I was always trying to funnel things back and forth. And I always thought very business minded. I was also creative. You got to think outside the box. There should be no boxes. Yeah, you got to just try whatever. And that's how I always felt like, well, I'll try this and see if that works. If it sticks, we do it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like this whole venture of my Zooms was born out of the fans, and nobody else was doing it the way I was doing it. And people are now starting to try to do it the way I'm doing it. But that was the first one. And I just like I said, we'll try this. We'll figure it out as we go along, and it's been a lucrative moneymaker for me. So it's you know what I mean. It's one of those things. Have a good day. I knew you were going to Starbucks. Have a good day, Albert. But you are the product. Candace is the product. I am the product. We have to approach it in some form. You know, you have to, and that's just kind of I think that's just number one of all this stuff. You can have fun with it. You can have a good time. You want to have a good time, have fun, and all that. But you have to look at it at some level. And Coach Sandra, if she's still here, understands that also. That's what you understands that. If she's in here, Coach Sandra, Ronnie, you should talk to Coach Sandra. She's good. You guys can at least get to know each other or something. Follow each other online. But yeah, she understands what I'm saying. She knows what I'm saying. Just anything. It doesn't matter what world you're in. You have to kind of view yourself a certain way, and so you can protect yourself, so you can look out for yourself, so you can advance yourself. You have to have a certain mindset for all that to continue learning, getting information, whatever it is. You should become a master, whatever field you're in. They always say cross train. I used to always say that when I was in, everybody should know. So everybody should know everybody's different jobs. A good boss should know a little bit of everybody's jobs. They're right. And you actually, Ronnie, you know this. Working behind the scenes. If you know how to do lighting, if you know how to do engineering, if you know how to do producing, like I can go to somewhere and go, okay, I can show run, I can produce, I can direct, I can write, I can be on camera. Like seriously, I can do. I come to you with all of that. I've done red carpets. I've done. I mean, I've done live shows. I've done panel discussions. Like I can come to them with a full host of stuff. And Ronnie, you can too. You've done what I've done. Same thing. But I view it as a business thing. I have all. This is the business right here, and I can just give it to you if needed. I bring it all to you if you hire me. And some folks hire me. And I come on, Sean King uses me for his stuff, and ABC says this, and CBS uses me for that. Like it's yeah, there you go. You can come to them and say, I can offer you all of this. It makes you valuable. I remember and Sean, I don't know if they still do this anymore, but I remember when I used to do HR, I used to work in HR. I used to always tell people sometimes, if you're gonna apply for somewhere, get to know the company a little bit. Just Google them, see what they're going on. You don't even know too many things, but just like if you're going to a retail store, go into the store and see the culture. Do you fit into the culture? Is it a culture you want to fit into? And it's a store you want to work for. Like know a little bit about them. That all that stuff can only help you in the interview and also help you personally. Because again, even though you're looking for a job, you are the business. That's kind of that's how I approach stuff all the time. Anything I approach. And I get stuff because that's how I approach it. And others don't. You just have to. Bye, Chris. Thanks for coming through this morning. Have a great evening. Thank you. But like Ronnie, you were an engineer. You engineered, didn't you? I think you engineered after us at one point. So you engineered, you've produced, you've been on camera, you've been behind camera. I'm sure you've written. I don't know if you directed. Have you directed, Ronnie? I don't know if you directed. You must do your homework before you interview apply. Chandra, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. You ain't that's the truth. I even look up when I go somewhere to eat. I look up to see what they kind of do, what they say, what they do, and the menu and stuff. I'm like, okay, well, I'll go there then. Still, well, that sounds good. They get their meat where that sounds good. I love research. I want to be blindsided. I've been on almost an hour already. That fast? I got so fast, you guys. I mean, it turns into a business YouTube. I do this kind of stuff. You can hire me for that. I do that. So you know what I mean. But it's a little piece of just what's going on because I thought Albert asked a really good question. But no, I mean I'm a writer first, and yes, it does speak to me on a personal level. But also, I'm not up for anything crazy either. Hello, James. Hello, James. Hello, Nathan. I almost said hello to myself. Yes, you engineered. Yep, you were brought up in radio as well. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not saying director, but I was saying that's what you were. That's right, you were for American Latino TV. So yeah, so then you come with several things. You come with something. That's what I'm saying. At least you come with something. And anybody like us, Ronnie, who can actually be on camera and behind, do both, even more valuable. I am fortunate that Tammy is on camera and behind camera person. That Tony is on camera, behind camera. Frank is on camera, behind camera. We know how to do both. It's like it's perfect because we get both sides of it. We know what to do. We know how to switch whatever on and switch it off. Some folks just don't get it. I don't know why. They just don't get it. But I know how to do both. I know how to get both going. You know, and for me, it took just doing it a lot, just over and over, just keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again. Just keep doing it. It's like seriously, practice is the best thing. Being immersed in it is the best thing. I think it's in anything. I used to be in typing. I used to type 75 words per minute. I think I got to 80 at one point. I was never one of those 120, but 80 words per minute was pretty good. I mean, I was good. I was like, I still type very well. Either keyboard's different than typewriters. But I remember I used to take those typing tests. I was part of a couple staffing services, and I'd always pass. They're like, oh, I got this stuff. But I used to tell them it's because I would just practice. Just talk. Hi, how you doing? What's going on? I used to do 10 key. I know some of you younger folks are like, what's that? I used to do 10 key. I used to do dictation. I used to know all the different symbols for dictation and shorthand. Because my grandmother Mitzi, may she rest in peace, told me 10,000 years ago, guess when dinosaurs roamed the earth, she had said to me, if you know how to do back then secretary job work, you'll always have a job. And so, of course, later become administrative work, front desk work. But she was right. There's so many skills you do to run a front office that come in handy. That totally come in handy. And I know how to, and in high school, I took typing class. I did this over here. And I took some classes through the Learning Annex. You remember that, kids? The Learning Annex? I was a cartographer. I did learn how to do calligraphy. And I took all these classes and got all this stuff. And so when it came to doing inventory, they used to do 10 key. I was like, and I was the secretary first couple of times when I was coming out of college, and I had to do dictation and shorthand. I wonder if I can do it now. I wonder if it just comes back to you, like riding a bike. I don't know. But I used to do all that. I'm good with my hands. That's another story. 31 people are watching, and only half are liking me. Like me, like me, like me. Somebody like me. It's my birthday week. Somebody like me. Like me for my birthday. If you want just like me one time out of the year, I'm gonna need you this next week to like me. I want you to want me. I need you to need you. Like, stop singing, James. Then we'll like you. That's good. My big hands. You know what that means? I can't type. Okay. See, there you go, Susan. You know how it is. Hi, Sonia Coleman. I haven't seen you in a long time. Oh, I know. Typewriter, because you know, Sonia, a typewriter is different than a keyboard. It is different. Of course, here comes Chandra coming in here. He was secretary from 1925. Then I was in from 25 to 28. You go, girl. Of course you were. I'm on Miss Chandra as Mr. Hayes in. Be there in a second. That's right, Sherry. I know. I do. I have a lot of. So I know how to do a lot of stuff. Because you have to learn. I'm going to learn it. So what I do is I add the yes, I do. So that's a good question about too. So everybody, these shows, my Daytime Live, JLJ Meet this mornings are also audio. So you just go to type in any audio place you go, type in JLJ this morning or Daytime Today, and these will pop up. So you can listen to these also. So yeah, Tracy, you're another May baby too. When is your birthday, Tracy? I'm a week from today. I'm taking birthday donations. You can do CashAPP. Oh my God, we're going back. CashAPP, PayPal, Zelle, or Venmo. That's what I'm doing, and so you can give me whatever amounts you want. I have a little fund aside. I set it aside for when I leave on Friday. I'm not using them right now, but I'm putting all the money I have aside. People have been so generous. Thank you so much. I've been putting it aside for my birthday. Work has been cray cray. Sonny, what do you do? If you don't mind, what do you do for a living? I'm just kind of curious. We're all talking about stuff. Still hit return on the keyboard, hit enter. I have typewriters. We collect them. I collect typewriters. I have some typewriters. I was tempted during the pandemic. I wanted to actually type out a book, and I was going to sell it. I was going to make just one book and maybe a couple copies and go, okay, I'm going to sell it. And because it's old school, I like bind it and do the whole thing myself and say, okay, this is a JLJ original. I thought I might do that one day. I thought about that. Hi, double C, double C, double C, double C, C, C. But I thought about that, doing that. Okay, so I asked Tracy when your birthday is, and it's coming up. I can do birthday cruise this year. I'm doing next year. Yeah, do it next year. That's fine. You gotta be careful when you go on cruises because of the weather, depending on where you go. And sometimes May is not good in certain places. You know, the Caribbean's good in May. I want to go on another cruise. I want to go on another one. I'm going to Kansas, but I want to go on another cruise. Like I literally don't want to do. Ooh, apparently for major food brand. It's a Kellogg's. I'm just kidding. Nestle. Very good. Okay, paralegal. Okay, girl. Okay. She is smart. She knows laws. Some laws. You go, girl. Okay. I love it. So yes, you're probably busy. You're probably busy. I'm sure. So I'm glad you could join us this morning for a little bit. So thank you. I decided to come on today. I've been almost on every day this week so far. Last 2 days, which is a rarity for me. But have a good day, good day, good day, good day. He's out. He's out. And there's a lot of May birthdays right now. A lot. It's my niece Talia's birthday. She is 5, I believe. 5 or 6. Can't remember. But it's her birthday today. Happy birthday to Talia. She had school. And then I'm a week from today. This time next week, I'll be celebrating my birthday in Kansas City. I don't know what to do yet. I gotta figure it out. What do you got? I don't know. I don't know. I just had my coffee, but I haven't eaten anything besides that oatmeal was good. What I went for lunch. I had Chinese yesterday. I actually had Chinese yesterday, and it was good. So I took your advice yesterday. Oh, so you are a Gemini baby, end of the month, Tracy. Very good. Okay, still May. We're still May, folks. We're all friends in May. A lot of May, June, July babies. So that works. So yeah, I did. So I did end up having Chinese yesterday. It was good for lunch. I didn't really have a dinner last night. I had some leftover potatoes for dinner last night, but I really didn't have a dinner. I'm trying to decide if I want a sandwich. Well, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Your mom's May 26th, not maybe. Okay. You don't mean my polls. What should JLJ have for lunch? My guess would be with my mom. I guess I'm my lunch with my mom. So I'll eat with her. Sandwich. I'm kind of wanting a sandwich. Or do I want a burger? Or do I want tacos? I didn't have tacos yesterday. I don't want to do. I don't want to do 4. Shit. What do I say? Chicken. Okay, I made a 4th one by accident. All right, sandwich, burger, tacos, or chicken. What should I have for lunch? Please vote. If you can't, if you're signed in, you can vote. My aunt just came back from Alaskan cruise 2 days ago, and she loved it. She just came back from Alaskan cruise. Just came back. Yeah, Canada in May is nice. It is true. You're true. It's true. So far, it's sandwich, but chicken is second. How interessante. If you're signed in, you should be able to vote. Oh, tacos got on the board. Oh, taco sandwich are now tied. Ooh, interesting. Oh, burgers on the board. Oh, it's going all over the place. Yes, I learned if you're signed in, you should be able to answer. The Dodgers just won, so I got a free pizza again. That's so funny. The funny thing about okay, so if you're a member of California Pizza Kitchen and you're a member, you get a free pizza every time. Well, I get a free pizza every time the Dodgers win. They win a lot, but it's dine-in only. There are no CPKs near my house. If I go to CPK, I have to go somewhere far, which I love CPK, but I have to dine in. So if I'm near one, what I'll do is Sonia, that's my favorite sandwich, and that's what I would have today. The turkey avocado sandwich. Oh, you went on a cruise to Alaska, so I want to do it. I really want to do it. My aunt did it. My friend Andrew did it. I do want to do it. I do want to do it. That's what I do want to do. I heard it's beautiful. Oh, so for Chinese food, I had Panda Express. I just grabbed them because they're closest. So I had fried rice, half chow mein, sizzling shrimp, Angus steak beef, and chicken and mushroom. It was really good. That's what I had. Okay, this is all over the place. This is all over the place. Dang. Sandwiches in the head, but burger, tacos, and chicken are tied. That's interesting. Okay. This is very interesting. I didn't want to do a fourth item, but it's on the board. 4 answers are on the board. I love these polls. I do. They actually are fun. So I'm thinking I could get. See if my mom wants a sandwich and we just get us eat some sandwiches. Because she has been eating it. She was eating them for a while. I don't know if she wants one. She had a salad yesterday from Chick-fil-A and she liked. There's Speedy. Love that Speedy Cash. That's a very LA radio thing. Tacos, enchiladas, beans. Right. Sounds good to me. Yeah, because I'm going to my mom's today and probably Friday before I leave. I leave Friday afternoon, like late afternoon, but because of traffic in LA, I gotta leave like at 12 noon to get there at 5. So I'm gonna see her today. I got some work to do over there for her. I changed her sheets and all the stuff and make sure everything's okay. Walk the dog. So I'll make some content. I haven't made any content in a minute. Last couple of days, I've been so busy here. But yeah, I'm going to go over there. I'm thinking I might just get lunch over there where she is, and we'll have lunch together. But tomorrow I have to pack. I got supposed to do tomorrow. So I told her, my brother's going over there every day. So I'll say, yeah, I'll see her today, and then I'll be back on Friday morning. And moving along. Moving along. So Maria. I was going to text you this, but I can tell you this right now. So for our private chat, I have 14 signed up and paid. So, and then, well, I guess I should say, I have 14 signed up and paid. Then, no, I have 13. Right? Okay. I have 14 people, but 12 signed up and paid because you and Sherry are comps. So I have 12. But I have 14 people, so that's good. So 14 people, 12 signed up. That's good. Like I said, so I'm gonna go by the 14. I just need at least six more. I need at least 6 more paid, and then that will that will be good for me to talk to the girls and all that stuff. So I want to have at least 20 people. So that's my whole thing, at least. to make it worth everybody's while. So, but if it's only 16 or 17, it's just us. It's fine. We'll have a good time. Hi, Andrea. Oh, I know you can't make it to the caretaker one. I'm gonna do another one. I'm committed to this now. So I'll do another one another day. So I need you go see Pink. That's good good caretaking for yourself. So yeah, go do that. But right now it looks like sandwich wins. So I'll probably have a sandwich. Yeah, Panera, I had something with them recently. It was that good. I like the Asiago brand, a few other things, but I didn't care for what I got either. Look at those cruises, girl. Look at those cruises. You only have lunch. Yes. So we're good. We still got 3 weeks. Almost said speedy, which is okay. We have 3 weeks, Maria. A couple folks have inquired who aren't Tigers, and so I did tell them no that we'll do another event with them another time. I'm committed to try it, so we'll be fine. I said, well, we'll have more events throughout the year. Otherwise, we'll be fine. It's just nice to know that Taraya fans are just like, yeah, I know. I had to find, yeah. It was crazy. You will be missed, Andrea, but we'll be fine. We'll do it. I think we'll do one in July too. I mean, I'm saying that we keep doing them. Yeah, Bridget, they're doing this weird thing where they have all these celebrities all week, like random celebrities on Bold and the Beautiful all week. Yet I've never got my ride on yet. Still waiting. 3 years running. Still waiting for my walk on. I just wanted to walk on. They promised me a walk on. I still haven't got one. I think it's dead now. I don't think they like me anymore. But yeah, we'll have more. We'll have others. Have you found what you're looking for yesterday, James? That's too funny. Oh, that's right. I was looking for something yesterday. I did. It took me. I had to go another route, and I did find it. That's so funny. Oh my god! So I want to thank Pia Sprague for buying me 5 coffees. Thank you, Pia. She's not in chat, but she's online, and she just did. Oh, for my birthday week. I will make sure I thank her. I am at buymecoffee.com. As I should put it here too. Some folks feel comfortable doing that. So she just did. She just bought me 5 coffees. Oh my God, that's so great. Thank you. I'm looking down. So thank you. Very nice. I will make sure I thank her personally and everything. That'll help for my birthday when I'm out and about. That is wonderful. I looked at June Zoom's book up. He'll do a private chat with you for we can do Andrew. I do private chats, and with you, I would do a discount in the private chats. So yes, I would do a discount for you. But yes, okay, I will do that. Andrea, private. Okay, I will do that. You know I can talk forever. That'd be good. And we could do it. And we could do it on your time schedule. So it's good for you. I will do that. Yes, exactly. Well, films, I stopped writing in solidarity with the writers. I stopped writing my audio dramas, and I was going. I was going. I was showing to finish. I said I'm going to stop. I put my pen down, films, and I am in solidarity. I've been sharing all the stuff on my social medias, supporting my friends who are striking, and stuff. So yes, I am all in for that. All in. I just said I'm gonna in solidarity do that. It's important. The writers are the backbone of a lot of there'd be no shows. I mean, like literally, there would be no shows. That's true. Ugh. Oh, okay, so 12 is good. I'm saying if another time is good for you too, like earlier in the morning or whatever. I get up early in the morning, so I mean that could also work too. So that could be earlier in the evening for you too. But either way, yeah, that's good. So I'll send it to you after I get off. After we get off of here, I'll send that to you. We can set up a date. I love doing it. Me and Chandra had a private chat. So we have I private chat everyone here. We have private chats. They're good. Get one on one. I am not packed at all. I've been pulling stuff together. I hate packing. I hate to pack. Packing, I hate. I hate packing. Can I say that 10 times fast? I hate it. So I have not packed yet. I leave in 2 days. Yeah, Sean, we had a good private chat. We had a good one. Sean and I had a good one. George and I had a good one. We had some good private chats. They go again like this to go by fast. You think, oh, I do half hour, and we're just getting started. So I tell people just, you know, we have a good time. But I'll do that with you. So I am sharing something with the masses. With the masses. I know. I was gonna say tomorrow. I feel like I'm washing clothes now, so I'm washing all my clothes. So I think tomorrow will be the day that I'm going to sit down and try to organize everything and just effing do it. I'm just not. I hate packing. It is just something that I'm an organizer. I know how to pack. I know what to do. I don't like it. It's the craziest thing. I just don't like it. I've always been that way. I said I could totally, do it. Oh my God, films. You ain't never lied. If I can get somebody to pack for me, know what I need and all that, you ain't never lied. I would love that. Love that, love that, love that. Because I don't want to do it myself. I just don't. I just don't. It's just so tedious. And I've always had a version of packing, so but I know how to pack, so come do it. You have to when my wheels put together already, so don't have to worry about that. But yes, you come pack for me, girl. You can stay. You can stay here and go. I stay with my mom. You can stay with her. And then come again. You can stay in my garden. Back, back. You loved it. I am not a fan. Was not a fan. I finished my coffee. Okay, good. It's 11:04. Dang. I'm about 80 minutes already. I'm telling you, this goes by so fast. I guess I was long. It's like dark. It's dark in my house. I don't know what's going on here. I gotta yeah, unpacking is annoying also. It is very annoying. I'm like, oh my God. I don't want to leave you guys. But I think I have to go soon, I think. Hey, put myself together. I need to eat things, just the coffee and the applesauce. I need to get myself together and go to Bonita's, pull that together. Pull that together. Well, that's true. You do a lot of packing, Andrew. That's right. You're going back and forth. I know. I was taking some pictures of my garden today. Now it's getting overcast. It was really sunny earlier. Now it's not sunny anymore. My house is a mess. Oh my gosh, I have so much. It's supposed to rain here. It rained here Monday. It was supposed to rain here today. Maybe it'll come later. What's the weather say? Let's see what the weather say. Right now it's 63 degrees in Inglewood. Excuse me, 62. Mostly cloudy. Chance of rain today. But what time? It don't say. Oh, tonight. So it's supposed to rain for us overnight tonight into Thursday. Oh, okay. So it may not rain now, but it might just be overcast. But it's supposed to rain starting tonight into like 7 o'clock tonight into tomorrow. Oh no, 11 p.m. 11 p.m. tonight. And it's just start getting cloudier and cloudier now. Okay, so I got to deal with that. I got to deal with that. You guys, I don't want to leave. I have to go. I have to go. I try to squeeze these on when I can. But thanks for coming on, you guys. Thank you. Got dad coming. That's right. Yeah, I gotta see Benita's. Check on her. In the description underneath my thing here has all the May and June classes and Zooms. So sign up today if you have the money. Sign up now, get your spot. Also, the 4 ways to pay are the 4 ways you can actually donate to my birthday fund if you want to donate to that. There's Venmo, CashAPP, PayPal, whatever. Also put my Amazon link in there. Someone asked me to do that, so I put it in there. So it's there. You can check that out also. But everybody have a great day today. It is Wednesday, the middle of the week. We're working it out. And